Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if we find a way to win. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Mississippi State about to boot it away as we start the festivities. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Volunteers offense will take the field first. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterback.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The Vols will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Mississippi State's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And what a performance. An aerial show from this guy in the last game. And he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out. Just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Snap from the gun on third down. Right on the money. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Mississippi State going up tempo. He wants to throw it again. Lost one deep down the right side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is in the air, and the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Gonna take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. So now it's second and long. From the gun, the ground game. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities, mission number one, right? Every single game you go into. Last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
And the Vols will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll try the run. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Moncrief. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Tempo and overdrive.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Volunteers in the hurry-up.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, two great ball running backs that used to really test the physicality of our Gator defenses in some of those great games we had back in the late 90s. This dude right here, man, he just wears you down every single carry.
The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. A spectacular one-hand grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Just a terrific effort to make the one-handed grab, but he couldn't get past the marker.
Well, how about how easy he made it look? Just sticks the mid up in the air. I know he didn't get the first down, but just no big deal. Just I've done this before. You know, another day at the office.
Handoff from the gun. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Maryland proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Terps team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me.
The give out of the gun.
Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. Leaves it with the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Dumps it off in the flats. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Off action on first down. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Makes the catch. Turns it on in midfield. He's running free down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Volunteer. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something to get out.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Mississippi State right back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the defense got him at the 27.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Vols are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. There he goes. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
They executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. And early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Vols have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And the Volunteers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Mississippi State going up tempo. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his man down the middle. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at him.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll go to the ground. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Takes it on the return. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Here comes the heat. Got a little space. Gets down at the last possible second to avoid getting lit up.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
It's so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Tight end now in motion. He's looking to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Finds his big tight end. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA is so very critical. How about this one today? FIU is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Miami for some time. They're up by 17 over Kennesaw State. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Shabera. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third down, he drops to throw. A little screen to the running back. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his man. It's Allen. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. He'll work his way down to the 28. The Volunteers are in the hurry-up. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. Sweet cut there. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. And the Vols line it up with a 1st and goal. Marches ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They'll move the tight end. Quarterback on the keeper. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard. Sneaks it in. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the fumble trickles out of bounds, and a big loss on that play. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. The play action fake.
But for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Trying play action. He's got him this time.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the missed connection on third down. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Here's a heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
The trend continues for this offensive line from last week. They gave up 5 sacks last week. They've given up 4 today. The most important part of your offense is protecting that quarterback. They've got to do a better job.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him in the flat. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. And the Bulldogs need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. A little release to the back. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Brings up second down. Gonna swing it on second down. Makes the grab. It's concrete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Vols are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. That's reeled in. It's Allen. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. They're looking for space to run behind the left tackle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Quick completion to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Pressure coming. Escapes the sack. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. plus, and he did it with ease.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. Got his man in the middle. He gave it a big effort, but he stopped at the 22. Not quite enough to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. He's got it. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running into the open space. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The pull and throw off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And the Vols come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Volunteers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Takes a hit as he fires. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Makes him talk to the hand. Still on his feet at the 35. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Fires to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They'll look to pin them deep. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful start to things in Knoxville here today. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line, trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop it from getting the first down. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Now on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan is currently trailing in this one, but if history has taught us anything over the years, it's that closing out the maize and blue inside the Big House is not easy. They're trailing by 11 to UCLA. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the big fella. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Gets it out quickly. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
The Vols get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. At midfield, he's got room. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll try to pass their way in. Touchdown ball! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
Mississippi State, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Got his man quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on. And you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Rides the back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bulldogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. No fair catches here, looking for room. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wide out set, trips right. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Caught behind the line. It's Allen. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Vols are threatening in the red zone. Grab behind the line. It's Allen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. So we open the final period with a third down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And the Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Back to throw, it's Mayo. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled. So now it's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Breaks into the open. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
You cannot let that happen to you defensively. That is the definition of getting gashed. They didn't have one guy in their front 7 even get a finger on that guy.
The Bulldogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the catch. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the defense defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, this defense is eyeing the scoreboard. You know they're looking up there. They want to keep this goose egg intact. They've been so good all game long. Still playing with phenomenal effort here in the fourth quarter, creating that fumble and takeaway.
Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Leaves it with the running back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run it from the gun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Allen. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Volunteers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll run the sneak for it. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the first down. Punt is on its way. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. They get to him as he throws. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. The Vols will have it 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Pulls and fired complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Vols are moving quickly down the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. 3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse on this drive. They've already converted a couple of times, but they need the full 10 yards now. Gonna look downfield again. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They'll play it safe and try for 3. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Never a doubt.
to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. The run from the shotgun. Slithers into space. He has the first and still on his feet. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking for a man. It's Mayo. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, this defense thought coming into this one they could get after the quarterback, but I'm not sure, guys, if they thought they'd have this much success. Everything they've dialed up has gotten home. They've got 6 sacks in this game.
The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Gets it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Bulldogs are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Complete to start this drive. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll leave it with him. Fights off a defender. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.